So now we're going live. You're live. Hello, everyone.
We often are.
Welcome to the Gravity Max YouTube channel. Today is not an episode of the Gravity Max live stream, but it is a live stream on the Gravity Max YouTube channel. It's a fine line, a clear distinction. So today we are going to be doing a watch along of the show Upload on Amazon Prime, or just Amazon. I'm not sure if you need Prime. I don't know. I think it's free with Prime, but like you need to pay for it otherwise. Something like that. But what we're going to do today is we're going to watch this show and we are going to react to it. And then after each episode, we're going to have a little discussion about like our initial thoughts on the episode. And we're going to do the first 3 episodes on this live stream. And I think we're just going to do next week another 3 and then the last 4 the week afterwards. And what else? So for copyright purposes, obviously, we are not going to be showing any audio or video from the show because we don't want to be like one of those React channels that pretty much just upload an entire video as their own and say, like, no, it's a reaction when really they just have a deadpan stare the whole time. So, right? Like, they don't actually add anything.
I remember when that was all that was on YouTube, was just
Yeah.
reaction channels.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want, and this is probably going to be unwatchable unless you're watching the show at the same time, because it'll just be us making a comment like, oh, every like few minutes, and then we'll have a discussion, right? So go on Amazon Instant Video. You can find it. Amazon Instant Video is a website. It also has an app. And go to Upload and just play Season 1, Episode 1, and we'll start it at the same time. So let's see. What should we do? Should we give a few minutes for people to join?
Yeah, I'm yelling at people right now.
Cool. Cool. Oh yeah, so I got this new microphone for my birthday.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
It was Mr. Gravity Max's birthday yesterday.
Yep.
So everyone wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got this from my family in California, my cousins and my aunts and my uncles. So shout out to them. Yeah.
See, what I'm doing
Mm.
is I'm cheating the system because I post so rarely on Instagram. Whenever
Ah.
I do post, it sends the message, Carl Marksman, my Instagram handle, hasn't posted. It posted for the first time in a while.
Oh, okay.
So everyone sees it, so it becomes the headline.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's why I deleted like everything, and also because it was trash.
Yeah. 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 I get that.
Also pull up the stream over here so I can make sure.
All right. Yeah, it says we have 2 concurrent viewers, so that might just be us, but like I don't know. Yeah, you guys
Saved in the records for generations.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, people can obviously watch this back later. But if anyone's actually watching right now and you decide to pull up the show on your devices and you decide to watch it as we're watching it, then feel free to add like your reactions and like your questions, because after each episode we want to like have a little bit of a discussion and then we'll move on to the episode like after that. So that's how we'll do things. And eventually I want to come out with like a formal review video for season 1, maybe like a 10-minute long review. So that'll be out eventually, but it's not out right now. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Neither of us have watched this show yet, so this is gonna be like our initial reactions.
This is the raw reaction.
Yeah, all I've seen is the trailers. So yeah, I'm really excited. I acknowledge it's like sci-fi comedy and it's supposed to be mainstream, which means that like it might not have the most insightful, like these are my expectations, I guess. Let's cover like expectations. So it's a sci-fi comedy, so I expect it to be funny, right? And it's on Amazon. Like Amazon has been promoting this pretty heavily, I would say, for what it is for a sci-fi comedy. So I think it's going to be pretty good. I think it'll like put up some interesting topics of discussion, but I'm not sure like how deep it'll go into the topic because of course that would make it less mainstream. It would make it more difficult for just the standard audience, like laymen, to understand when they're if they were to be talking about like blah blah blah, like so I think that it's an important step into maybe having these more niche science fiction concepts become mainstream. So I think that's cool.
I think this is not going to be the best
Mm.
because this concept hasn't really been tackled. Like, you could make the argument, we've talked about it a lot. Ready Player One is kind of along the same vein, but he's not physically in it, where these guys
Yeah,
kind of are
yeah, and he's
physically in
not
it.
dead.
But yeah, but I that I think that this first episode,
Mm.
the pilot episode of this is 15 minutes longer than any other episode, right? Or maybe the last episode
Yeah,
is just
probably.
as long. But I think that this first episode is going to be heavy into what uploading is, like all that stuff, science fiction stuff. So I think this episode is going to be really good.
Mm.
But then my expectation is that in the later episodes they stray off of the sci-fi technology aspect, and then they just
Mm-hmm.
go full comedy.
Yeah,
Like
I could
that,
see
they
that.
just set up their platform, and then they do stuff with it.
I could see that.
But I'm welcome to be I'm welcome for a surprise. You know, if
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
turns out to be the greatest
Mm.
comedy of the 21st century, then by all means.
Yeah. No, I can understand that expectation, but I think like even though it'll be more science, like more like focused on the science in the first episode, I think that in the latter episodes it's still like dealing with this premise, and it's gonna I think it's gonna make jokes at least about that.
Yeah.
Um, Also, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a romance plot eventually
Oh
between the
yeah.
main character and the person you see on the poster. I'm pretty sure they end up having a romantic relationship. So, sci-fi comedy romance. Oh wait, here wait. I just look. There's a synopsis here. This takes place in 2033. That's so interesting. Um, that's a pretty optimistic timeline.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say
That is.
13 years. Um, that's really cool. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get going. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I'm gonna hit play episode one, but then I'm gonna go. So everyone hit play episode one, but then go back to the start. So make sure you're rewound and you're at 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Okay, and then on the count of three, we'll go three, two, one, and on one, everyone will hit unpause. So that should keep us all in sync. All right. You ready?
Ready, Freddy.
All right. Three, two, one, and away we go.
It is an Amazon original.
Yep.
I apologize for my family in the background. Very convenient.
Okay. So it's an ad. All right.
Wow,
Corona.
that's futuristic.
The guy has a mask.
Nice face mask.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
This is one of the opening scenes of Eltham, kind of.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Why is
yeah.
she crying watching an Adam Sandler movie? It's not that deep.
Oh my gosh, that's true.
Chill out, lady. But
I
you're
totally do that.
disconnecting.
I always do that on an airplane. I'll like the screen in front of me can like have a movie, and I'll be like looking at the screen view in front of me because I'm just like,
They still have crappy trains in
mm.
2033.
Ooh, look how crowded that is. This is not social distancing.
It's not. I like this music. Then,
That's how you know it's New York.
oh yeah.
Or maybe it's not New York and I'm wrong. I don't know. I think it said New York.
That was the Freedom Tower in the back.
Okay, cool.
It's New York.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a
So
legend.
quirky and edgy.
Exactly.
You can tell she's a rebellious female.
Yeah, so it's interesting that the show starts with this character because in all the trailers, I felt like it was setting up that the guy was the main character.
The guy. Yeah. But,
Yeah, but it kind
I
of
don't know,
seems
maybe
like
they're doing something with it.
maybe they're both the main character. Who knows? Oh, look at that triple monitor setup.
Oh yeah,
Absolute
I'm
legends.
2/3 there, my
Yep,
friend.
me too.
Look at that light up keyboard.
Mm, true gamer. Ooh.
Bless your heart.
uh,
That is cursed.
mm-hmm.
This seems kind of unprofessional. You would think you want it in a closed room so you
That's
don't
true.
get snippets of other conversations.
HIPAA violations. That's what you think? Yeah, who knows?
Invalid syntax error. Line 682.
Coding, coding. I know how programming works.
So is this guy like a video feed or is he a schizophrenic hallucination?
Oh,
Oh, the
self-driving car. Oh, that's nice. These look like the Google cars. That ain't good.
Yeah, what happened to the GPS voice?
Oh, he's controlling it now.
With a control. This is the next generation
Exactly.
of gaming.
I love every
In
once in.
real life.
Yeah,
Driving.
I love that these cars are mixed with normal cars. Oh, carpool lane. Okay, he's in Los Angeles. He's or California at least.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a carpool lane.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know that guy from somewhere. I don't know what he's been in.
Okay. The
Wow, future looks grim.
okay. I think this AI is too advanced to be trapped in a self-driving car, you know?
Honestly.
This feels more like a being, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
AI probably wouldn't be
Why would
that
the cars be spheres? That
Hmm.
I don't understand that.
But I love how there's like it was 50% normal cars, 50% new cars. Like I just saw like a normal truck in the background and I'm like, "Oh,
Cursed bike.
that is savage though. That is so cool.
Oh my god.
I love that. That's great."
Oh.
Everybody gangsta till
Oh.
the bike starts
Oh,
walking.
that's funny.
Wait, who was it for 2024?
Oprah and Kamala.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, you're still smoking in 2033? You kidding me?
Mm.
13 years. I mean, these guys are probably like our age now. You
Mm.
know, they're
That's
born
true.
in 04.
That's interesting. Yeah. Who is this
Thanks. I don't know, but he's not the best actor.
guy?
Good to see they still have Thanksgiving in the future.
Mm.
Their clothes look the same.
Oh, 100th birthday. Oh, okay. Hmm. Interesting.
Those people that flex with unlimited data.
I think they're supposed to be brothers. Maybe they're like adopted brothers or something.
Trendy family. What?
Classical dance homework. That's
Oh,
hilarious.
that's funny. Yeah, this must be classical music to them.
Yeah, exactly. That's I find that oh
Oh, he just
oh
cheated the
he
child.
just yeeted. Yeah, I find that a funny joke, but that would be like having a class on '80s music, you know?
Yeah. So why did he like have an attack while he was looking at the mirror?
Cause he's vain, I guess. He was like, "Ooh, my hair." Oh,
Oh, awesome. Love to see this.
mm, yeah, X-rated.
Oh yeah. Oh, in the
Oh, in the.
car. Okay, I respect that.
Okay. Oh, running out of time. Okay.
Yeah, totally. Where have I seen him before? I've seen him before. I don't know
Mm,
where though. Yeah, this would happen a lot if there were self-driving cars.
that's true. That's true.
Are you? They're self-driving, you idiot.
I know.
Oh, did the car honk by itself? That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's true. Whoa. That was a quick park. These are some good cars.
Tactical hand.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm. Uh,
spinach.
oh, that's good. Ooh.
Nice. I see graphic design
Mm.
guide.
Yeah. Oh, Las Vegas afterlife. Eh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Ooh. That ain't good.
Rip Nate. So what? Do they have a chip in their heads?
No, I think it probably wasn't instant death. There was a scene in the trailer where he was like in the hospital, you know? I found it interesting though when
Yeah.
this.
They can just
Mm.
drag and drop, and it 3D renders. That's that girl. What the girl has with the headset is kind of like that now.
She stole the coffee.
Yeah.
I found it interesting when the store scanned him and said, "You lack iron." That was pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. We talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We did.
My
Him and his
man, he
hair.
getting the
Yeah.
Yeah, just drag and drop two images into the thing, and it'll
Mm.
make a perfect 3D render.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this seems really unprofessional. Because what if you just hit like delete? What if you spilled your coffee
Mm.
on the thing and you accidentally turned him like
Well,
into a plumber?
well, I think it's
Like
just the monitor. It's just the console. You know what I mean? I don't think it's actually like saved here. I think there are server
oh
rooms in the back. You know what I mean?
yeah, the
Savage.
power of God.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. That's great. Ooh.
That's a real company,
Mm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Uh oh.
How does that happen? He smacked his head really hard. Yeah, no, scrolling to the corrupted file is not gonna work.
Nah. Yeah.
You can't name a folder question mark question mark.
Just name it like corrupted. Okay. Yeah. Here it is. Uh oh. Ooh. Okay. I think he would have been fine. Yeah. Okay. So she's just like.
He's like, yeah, it's so cool. I love you, babe. Oh my god. You failure.
Uh huh. Oh no. Apple update.
Yep.
Oh my
Like,
gosh. Huh.
yeah, he's dying of a puncture
And
blood
he's
because he's just
like,
talking to
he
them.
sounds like he's ready
Like,
to like
just
belt
full
out
on
the
having
opera, you know?
deep conversations.
Yeah, ridiculous. This is not a man near death. Okay. Don't do it.
That's an Eltham.
Mm. Oh, jeez. This isn't something that should be going on under duress, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we're running out of time, so let's pause it. Let's
Yeah.
pause at 15 minutes and 40 seconds, okay?
Alright. I'm ready.
All right. Okay,
Pause.
15 minutes and 40 seconds. So I hope you're all paused at 15 minutes and 40 seconds. We're going to end this Zoom meeting, start another one, and we should be back shortly. Okay. Uh, yeah, let me just end meeting. End meeting for all. Okay. All right. So far this is pretty interesting. I like it. I like the comedy, and um, I like the characters. So yeah. Okay. And now I need to invite. Let me just. Okay, invite. Okay. We will be back very shortly. Oh, sorry, I'm a little close to the mic. Okay. Okay, admit. All right, so we're back. Okay. Uh,
Indeed,
yeah,
we are.
yeah. Just give me a second to fix the zoom like window. It's like I need to make it larger. Okay. This is pretty cool so far. I think I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's Firestorm on the Flash?
Hmm. Oh, he
This
is.
that guy. I think that's
Oh,
where
okay.
I know him from.
Okay, that's interesting. All right, all right. Okay, is everyone ready to unpause?
Yeah, I'm getting the stream back up on my phone.
Yeah. All right. So remember, you should be at 15 minutes and 40 seconds, and we'll count down from 3, and when we get to 1, you should unpause it on 1, okay? So, all right. So 3, 2, 1. Yeah, like do that to the guy with the punctured lung.
Yep.
I mean, I guess he's about to die, so it doesn't matter. This is interesting.
He's just going in the tub.
It's for the leftovers. Oh boy.
So they're obviously.
Uh oh. Ooh.
Whoops.
No, that's how it's supposed to go, I suppose.
Yep.
Oof, that's a ship of Theseus problem right there. Mm.
Hmm. Thanks. I need a refresher.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Mm. Minecraft for a moment. Ooh.
There you go. He just spawned in. Wow. How much do you think this cost?
It's got to be a lot. uh, Why did he say that?
I mean,
It's such a.
he's dead.
I
So
guess, but like
what are I gonna do?
that's an interesting thing to say. Hmm. Oh, that's true. That's true. We talked about that on a live stream. He's kind of trapped here.
Yeah, that's facts. Like, I don't know, man. It's a little sus.
It's a little sus. Interesting.
Why?
Can't you just look it up?
Yeah.
Because you look it up and you find out, oh, hey, job applications for angels.
Hey. Yeah, that would be like the only thing
Mm,
that would save this from being an absolute nightmare is other people
mm,
being there.
that's true. The thing is, though, if and when he inevitably cheats on his girlfriend, is she just gonna be like, delete? Right? Like, can she do that?
No, that's got to be illegal.
Yeah, you'd think. But it's like he's. She could at least kick him out of the. Uh, whatever, you know? Oh, no security, no privacy.
That yeah, no, that scene with him in the self-driving car, he would have been able to take control so fast.
Mm. Yeah, he probably should have, like, government regulations would have made sure it wasn't like a Siri horrible, like, yeah.
I also love how she just hits S on her keyboard, and
Mm.
that literally does everything she needs. Imagine if your angel sucked. It was an absolute just
Yeah.
jerk.
This place looks like Vermont. I want to look up where they filmed this, you know?
I actually think that's a bedroom.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, okay. Nothing better than a shower. Great camera angle.
The tactical
The
shower
tactical
head.
censorship. Tactical shower head.
Oh, he keeps his tattoos.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Oh, his hair. That's gonna be his character arc. You know? Sprites. Want a Sprite cranberry?
oh, oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
They had to scan all these things.
Yeah. Mm. Ooh.
Oh, he got hit with the in-app.
Is Horizon just an evolved version of EA?
Uh, yeah, that's what they have in
Mm.
that.
Oh, so it's not one angel that you're assigned to. You just get a ton of different ones. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's what? That
So,
was
are
funny.
you able to be like, are you monitored at all times? Because that would also be a little sus.
Yeah, that would be suspicious. No privacy.
Oh, that's fire.
That's cool. I like
That
that.
is fire.
Yeah.
And that's all they had the
Mm.
budget to do.
Yeah. Now the thing is though, with the guy popping in and just being like, "Oh, it's just VR," and then saying it's not her shift yet, that was a bit of a plot hole. I'll address that later. Hmm.
Yeah, how far would you be able to go? Like, where's the limit?
Yeah. I wonder what he codes. Oh, that's that's the or just the maple part, but I like the syrup. It just rotated him. Maple
Wow.
syrup donuts though are the best. You got to go to Tim Hortons in like Maine or New Brunswick, Canada. Um, but they're great.
Wow. They have retro elevators.
Yeah. Why is she in black and white?
They couldn't recolor you.
Hmm. Yeah. What about colorized?
Yeah. All this technology, they couldn't. Okay.
All
Whatever.
right. All right.
You would think this. That's funny. You would think this would
Oh,
be
the ad.
way more high tech because
Mm.
they don't have to obey the laws of physics, do they?
It's Orbit gum. That's hilarious. Because that's an actual brand. Like,
Nice.
so she's that kind of. Mm.
She's gonna bang her head against the wall to speed up the process. Oh, that's hell.
Yeah, no privacy. Oh, that's such a. Imagine having to hold your hand like that. That's so cool though. Phone in your hand. Wow.
Legend.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare.
Mm.
Alright, I like that. I didn't think they were gonna do the angle where he's like in hell.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
What degree do you need to be an angel?
Mm.
Would it be psychology? Because
Yeah.
like she was doing coding, kind of.
Mm.
They have that in Eltham as well. That's the food fabricator.
Hmm. Oof.
Oh, they haven't cured
Hmm.
tuberculosis since 2033.
Sad. She's a psychology slash coding major, and she still has to live with her parents.
Yeah.
That's rough. Oh, okay. Hmm.
Wow.
That's an interesting conundrum. A ton of people would like go like that. Fat cartridge. 3D printing food. That's pretty
Does
cool.
he have the need to eat? He wouldn't, right?
It's just for
But
taste.
yeah, did they program that in?
Yeah, could they have programmed in a sense of hunger? Or what I would do is make it just infinite hunger so you could just eat whenever you want, but also it's not like painful. Who knows?
Oh,
Mitosis. Mm.
like
So bacon and
infinite.
ham. Here's the thing: if this is supposed to be a buffet, the food still exists after. Like the food still exists after you take it, during a real buffet. That's just kind of weird. Ooh. Hmm. Interesting. Coding error.
Oh my god.
Hmm. It's like the first Matrix.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's dope.
Yeah.
What if they can no clip into the back rooms?
Yeah. Hmm. Suiscan.
Yeah, wouldn't that be kind of like an ethical choice if you were
Mm-hmm.
like so physically disabled you couldn't move?
Mm-hmm.
You just go in here. That's an interesting
Yeah.
philosophical one. I love all these shower shots
I know.
just slathering on that people in the future still take showers.
Mm. Oh, it's Tinder.
Oh my god. Byron.
Interesting.
Wow. The Gravity Max live stream does not condone
Mm.
dating a meth head.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the good thing is none of this audio is on stream. Ours is completely innocent.
Next level.
Why? The AI guy is just like, oh, okay. Why?
Oh my
How
god.
much did he drink?
Yeah, honestly, his kidneys are just. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, everyone eats.
That is strange.
You're experiencing 51st Dates starring Adam Sandler. Why does the future love Adam's
The only movies that exist in the future.
or Adam Sand after Adam Sandler went rogue?
Oh, this is good.
Well,
That's cool. It's a VR movie.
Oh, yeah, no, they're starting to make those today. You know, like
The future.
the future. It's bright.
Mm. Da, 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 da.
How many books you reckon you would write?
How many books?
Scotland forever. Sorry. How many books do you think you would write?
I mean, presumably an indefinite number, right? Like infinite.
True.
Copyright of Horizon.
Ah,
Trademark.
that is super fast.
Watermark. Gravity Max live stream 2033.
Yep. Oh, at least he said gift.
That's true.
Thank the maker.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Oh, interesting.
Ah, the Gravity Max live stream. I'll sit down.
Mm. He's not pleased.
Yeah, I would kind of be angry at like him.
Mm.
Gum.
Mm. Look how crowded everything
Murdering him in
is.
this elevator.
Everything is so crowded in the future. Jeez. Mm.
Oh,
Everyone's like,
everyone
stop
in the
hogging
elevator
the
is
elevator.
ready to tackle this guy.
Stop hogging the elevator, dude. I just gotta get to work. Sims.
The, the
Memes.
pain. Oh, he's looking at the memes.
Uh, that's great. Why is everyone so talkative in the bathrooms? Is that something with 2033? So strange.
They're a lot more open. Yeah, see, this is so unprofessional.
Mm, yeah. He's about to throw himself into, like, I don't know, the recycle bin, pretty much. That's what he's trying to do here.
Yeah.
That's weird. Data torrent ahead. Do not approach. Approaches it like a boss.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you just hit Command C?
That's whack.
Ship of Theseus right here.
Yeah.
Aw. This monologue. This monologue right here. Hmm.
Why is that a rule? I don't understand.
I mean, I guess it could be like conflict of interest. Oh, never mind. Why? So interesting.
They shake hands in the future.
Mm.
It didn't die out.
Oh, that's true. That's how you know this is the future of 2019, not the future of 2020.
Oh yeah.
What an odd question to start with.
That is disturbing.
Why? Okay.
How does she code that in? So what's the key code for
Yeah.
semen and bacon or
Yeah,
whatever?
exactly. Exactly. Oh, he. Wow. The hair is fixed. Series arc, guys.
There we go. End credits. This sounded like Justin Roiland's voice, kind of.
Hmm.
Like I don't know if it's just because I'm listening through it in one ear, but I
Mm.
don't know. It kind of sounded like
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Uh oh. What's going
Just
on?
leave that on. You
Yeah,
just
I know.
leave all of your files up.
I know. I mean, I guess they're about to have the night shift come in.
I
Oh,
guess.
they zoom in on the question mark, question mark, question mark folder. So that's the series arc.
He got hacked, or someone's there.
Oh my god. If they don't
Oh,
just
it seems
delete
like
all of
he's
this
gonna
at
have
once.
like a spasm memories.
Those are
Those are
just
memories.
memories. Okay, 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 okay.
Greg Daniels.
So, all right. Let's pause that. Here, it's getting dark in here. I'm gonna turn my lights on. So that was interesting.
Yeah, you give your critique first. I'll give
Yeah,
mine.
I would say that was pretty good. Here, I just gotta turn my light on. Okay. So I would say that was pretty good, both on a comedic level and on like a sci-fi concept level. Oh yeah, I'm in pajama pants because it's Corona time, so I don't care anymore. Um, but yeah, that was pretty good. Let's see. The plot hole was when the night shift guy was like, "Yeah, I'm just a guy with VR," after she had said previously that we're not allowed to say that. But then that was quickly resolved, like whatever, didn't really matter. Um, but let's see. I like the jokes. The 2033 jokes were great. Like, what is the future? What happens? Um, and then I like the establishments. They're establishing these characters. Like, I like them. They make pretty good characters, and the concept's great. So I don't know. I would say I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Yeah. I think that this was a pretty good pilot episode. Again, I think the later episodes are going to stray way off of the more technological stuff, but
Mm,
yeah, like you said, this was a great establishing episode, and I think that I don't know. I think we live in the age of comedies that talk about heavy topics and like have
true.
serious messages, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that first episode to me was saying we're going to talk about some heavy stuff like philosophy and ethics and morals and what it means to be alive and is there a god and is there all of that. So
Yeah.
my expectation is that they're going to be talking about it, and there's nothing wrong with a comedy that
Hmm. Yeah, kind of
deals
like
with deep
good
topics.
place type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a I don't know. There's a right way to do it, like
Mm.
BoJack, and I don't know. I feel like there could be kind of
Yeah.
like a wrong way to do it, where it comes off as they are like it's a comedy. It comes off like they're making jokes like
Mm.
about that heavy stuff. But I don't know. I feel like Greg Daniels is
Mm.
gonna do a decent job with this. But
Yeah.
to me, this entire thing hinges on what the next episode is gonna be.
Yeah. No, yeah, that was pretty good. I really loved all the jokes. That was great. I like to make those kind of jokes, like I love to make references in my novels that take place in the future. I like to make references to the past. Um,
Yeah.
when the past is the future, that is probably one of my favorite things. It just gets me so much. I love it because it's like oh, back in the olden days of 2024, back in the olden days of blah blah blah, and it hasn't happened yet. I just find it great. Well, like with the classical dancing thing, that was funny. Um, so yeah, then that was good. What else? Then yeah, and all the like in-app purchases and like weirdness of that kind of thing. I found that interesting.
Um,
Um,
yeah, to get nitpicky with it,
yeah.
the the coding
Mm.
that they're talking about is complete and utter garbage.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
like even the first shot or the
Yeah.
first
When he was
time they
like,
talk about coding, where
mm-hmm.
he just syntax error on like no, like you
Mm.
would be able. Anyways, the how she's able to like do that stuff super fast, like she was able to make
Yeah.
that cinnamon bacon smell or whatever, like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little far fetched.
Yeah.
Uh, they're obviously incredibly optimistic for this to be in 2030. What would be
Yeah.
your expectation for this? What year would you say that this?
This I would say more like 2070s or 2080s. That's what I would think. Um.
Yeah, Eltham takes place in around 2200,
Mm.
so they obviously have all of this.
Yeah.
Uh, Really, the only thing that got me was the food fabricator
Mm.
on this. I think that would be some of the most advanced tech because
Oh
it
yeah.
has the solution to world hunger.
Yeah. Well, the
But
3D printing food. 3D printing food is like a possibility.
yeah, but to have one in every single person's house
Mm.
because they didn't look particularly well off,
Yeah,
which means that
that's true.
that's
That's true.
accessible technology.
That's true.
So my estimate for all this would be like 2,100,
Okay.
just because of the food
Yeah,
stuff.
I just mean the upload section really. Just the capability to house a mind on a computer, just that premise. Um, I don't know. Our current supercomputers, it takes like 40 minutes for them to process 1 second of 1% of brain activity. Um, so yeah, I mean it's pretty far off. But yeah, it would not be 2033. And also in the show, it's like
Definitely not.
it's also like this has been a well-established like what do you call it in institution because they've been like, oh, it's his first day, like people have been doing this for so long that it's just part of culture, like people understand like this is just a normal part of society at this point, which would mean it would have to be available like 3 years from now, you know if like
Yeah.
that looked like more, even I would say even like in this world this would have already had to be created because that looked like a more than a decades old institution. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people were pretty slick
Yeah,
with their stuff that they were using, you know.
yeah, like, and the whole how casual everybody was about it. You know, like the first like phones and computers, people were not very casual with. It's like, oh, look at this technology. But once it became normal, everyone's like, yeah, phone, blah blah blah. So I feel like the time frame is a little unrealistic, but other than that, like if they just set this like 40, 50 years later, like that would be fine. And they never explicitly said it was 2033. It just says it in like the synopsis. If you didn't read the synopsis and just watch the show, I mean, I guess it would be fine. You know what I mean?
People
um
don't often save a year as they're
yeah.
just in common discourse. They're like, wow, like I love how they do that in BoJack Horseman. They're
Mm.
like, wow, it's such a great day in
I love that.
1982.
Yeah, I know. I love they always have like generic 1990s song. Yeah.
Yeah.
um All right, so we've got a few minutes left on this Zoom call, so I'm just going to end the Zoom call, restart it, and then we'll
Yes.
get started on episode 2. All right, so let's get that. Oh, there we go. Okay. End meeting for all. All right. Yeah, so just give us a second here, and we'll be right back. Okay. Manage participants, invite. All right. And okay, and 120 seconds. Oh my gosh. My family is being loud downstairs in the kitchen. Okay. All right. Hello, Sebastian. All right. Let me just.
My mom came down and wished you a happy belated
Oh, thank you. Yeah, tell her thank you. Yeah, it's fun. 16.
16.
2 to the power of 4.
Indeed.
Good number. That's what I would say. Okay. Uh, all right. Okay. Everything is set up again. So let's get started. So do the same thing. Let's go to episode 2 and make sure that you pause it at 0 minutes and 0 seconds and that you're ready to press play like right when we begin. Okay. So Yeah, this episode is called Five Stars. So I guess it's future Yelp, right?
Yeah.
All right. So remember, unpause on one. Three,
Yep.
2, 1. But dum.
Amazon original.
Amazon original.
What am I hearing? Okay. I was like, either someone's aggressively eating
Mm.
chili or something else.
Yeah. This is. It's just. Oh
What the? What?
my
Oh,
god.
that is
That's protection right there.
that is something else.
Oh
That is
my
a
god.
statement right there.
That is. Oh my gosh.
Beds are smaller in the future.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh boy.
wow.
Mm.
Oh, man of the
Mm.
year, everyone. Man of the year.
Wow. Dude, that whole scene was so crazy. That was such a roller coaster ride right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty funny though. Did you bring protection?
Oh,
Ooh. Oof. Imagine a dating app incorporating like a rating system. Oof. That's
that's
rough.
Black Mirror.
Yeah, exactly. Like the camera beeping away on the bottom right. Ah.
She deletes it. No, that was big. That was big right there with the consent thing.
Yeah. That was a statement, definitely. And they have like body cams.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk about that after.
Lagging goose. That was interesting, I would say. That was an interesting.
I would punch the hell out of him because he's AI.
They're AIs. They should just be able to phase through people if they want, you know?
Did they scan a dog in?
Who knows?
Oh, is that a goat?
Yep. Mm.
Oh, Ernie.
This dog is like, what is going on? Uh, oh boy, that's from the trailer.
That is cursed. Oh, that's weird.
It's already weird. Uh,
That is so cursed.
yeah. I'm actually more humble than you could understand.
Yeah. I want this dog to be voiced by James Earl Jones.
I know. I know.
Oh,
I like the idea of this actor monologuing to a dog.
yeah. Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Oh,
Oof.
Alex is at the same.
She's a Karen.
Definitely. Sorry, I just had to break my neck there.
Mm.
Oh,
uh, that's great. Ooh. That is not right. That is not right. That's not good.
well, this is
That's
some.
that's kind of gross because that shouldn't like deal with life and death. You know, a shitty boss. Sorry, I don't usually
Yeah.
curse, but that shouldn't like be the determining factor. You know, that's pretty bad.
Oh no.
Is he about to be terminated? What the heck?
Yeah, basically.
what? What is going on here?
Wow. Wow. Fight Club. I want to beat the child.
mm,
Spy Kids.
mm. What on earth?
Oh, that's good.
That's great. Game mode survival. Game mode creative. Mm.
Yeah. Oh,
Amazon product placement.
yep.
That's funny.
Got him. Nah.
Nah,
Even
that's
at the
great.
Street Fighter
Mm-hmm.
emotes.
What is going on there? Mm.
Can you attend your own funeral?
I mean, That went like directly into her brain.
That's just stem cells. They just casually.
Mm. Did you see how like long that needle was though? That like went directly into like her brain stem. Like
Yeah, no, that was way further than like
that was whack.
epidermic or hypodermic.
Yeah, so you could attend your own funeral. That's crazy. Mm.
She's putting this.
Bees.
Why? What?
That is ominous. Just the sound of bees.
Why is
What? That was
that's so
so
silly.
peculiar.
This is uncomfortable.
Yeah, he has his privacy mode on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, private. That's great.
Wow.
That's not good. So I guess the boss just has privileges over privacy mode. That would not be a ideal situation.
Wow.
uh,
Ah,
Clap back.
that's cursed.
Mm. Mm. Oh, that's funny. My dog gave me my homework.
This is
Power
truly
move.
the future.
That's interesting though. The concepts of unfinished business. Could you like hack into someone's smart home from like your upload place and just torment them? And then that's the future of hauntings and like ghost stories and stuff. And it's just you have someone hacking your home. That's interesting.
Why would you choose to be old?
That's true. Why would you? Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yep.
Uh, oh, he forgets. Mm.
Death flag.
Cursed. Mm. Oh. Oh my god. The plot thickens, right? Oh my gosh. Dang. This.
Yeah, hey, I was saying earlier, there's no way that his self-driving car would just do that.
Mm. Dude, that
No.
is crazy. Mm. Why would you sit in the car? You can be outside the car, can't you? Mm.
Sabotage.
That's so fascinating, though. Because realistically, so many people would want uploads to be like, free. Like, that makes sense. I mean, presumably, like, couldn't you just, like, buy a big, like, terabyte hard drive or something and, like, do it yourself? You know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah. Oh my god. This is also in Eltham. This is Eltham Chapter 1. It is not like that. I want to
Mm
address the viewers.
hmm. Mm. This is cursed. Oh, imagine that being your job.
Oh,
Why would you let that be like glass open? Like, no one wants to
yeah.
see that. Cleaning the
There's like,
gross
there's
stuff out of it.
Larry in the back scrubbing off.
All the, yeah. Mm.
I think it was his brother or whoever he was working on the app with got him.
Oh, you think so?
Definitely. His girlfriend is also sketch as hell.
That's true. Don't believe me? Just watch.
This is retro music. Yeah, this was
Mm.
everyone's prom music from our generation. So yeah, these guys are all just grown up Zoomers.
Yeah, these are Zoomers. Don't believe you just won. Oh boy.
Honestly, that is 5-star service,
Yeah,
so I don't know
exactly.
what the boss is.
Yeah.
Is that Peyton Manning? Who is that?
How's there any room to be pretentious when you're dead? Seriously, dude.
That is cursed.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. She's probably like a 2-star
Yeah,
worker.
exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh no, she has like four jobs. Oh my gosh.
The rage, the 6-year-old rage.
Mm.
I'm trying to use my mom's credit card to buy V-Bucks. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that is
Mm.
so sad.
So do you not mature? Do you not like age though? That's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
like, could they age them up? Like, predict?
I know. Or couldn't you just pick like a random 18-year-old avatar? Like, wouldn't you rather that than be stuck as like a 6-year-old? Also, he should be mentally like 18. Like, that should be his maturity level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
So if you die, do you not like have to be educated anymore? Like, that's strange, you know?
Ah, duck
Mm.
hunt.
We've got this dude over here.
Oh my god. This is humiliation. Wow. David Koch is really just
Mm.
a cruel man.
Mhm. Is this guy supposed to be like Bill Gates? You know? Aw. Top 10 gamers who learned how to cheat the system. Aw. What a savage. Aw.
That's nice. And yeah, there's no way that works.
Mm.
Because you could just call up your dead boy and be like,
Yeah, exactly. There's got to be a time limit on that. I mean, this is like the dumbest system ever of like employee rating, you know what I mean? Yeah. So is she in the middle of the office just ranting like this?
thing. Yeah.
I mean, everyone should be able to hear this. Like,
Yeah, honestly. lung got him.
The vape lung. That's a good reference, though. I like that.
Yeah, that's great.
I think this show is just a big advertisement for how Amazon is going to do it in the future. Like they're just
Yeah.
going, they're
They're
fully
like,
just
did you
saying
enjoy Upload? Here you go.
vibe check. Like they're just like, mm, that's nice. But yeah, like that's fun. Like Amazon's pretty much saying, yeah, it's gonna be really like messed up if we do this. Mm. That's just such an odd statement. Like that's a great exchange. No more killing yourself today. No, and besides, I can't. I've got my funeral tonight. That's like that's a great like quote. It's so sad how bleak they make New York here. You know what I mean? Like, oof.
She has a USB that's just.
USB ring. I want a USB ring. Memory store. Oh. Mm.
Something ain't right.
Something right here. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, okay.
Wow. Okay.
Let's
Wow.
discuss.
So, that. Okay. That was a very important episode and a very important issue. The everlasting idea of like class struggle. You know, I'm not a big like politics guy, but I think that's like a very good point and a very interesting point that they made there. That it's like where he said right there, like your income should not determine your afterlife or whatever. I mean, theoretically, yeah, like that's kind of true, you know. Um, like it's a matter of like life and death. You know what I mean? So it's like if you can't afford to upload, then you'll just die. Like that's pretty. That's pretty
All
like
right, well, think about this.
yeah.
What about this?
What?
What about society where everyone gets uploaded, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your wealth does not determine
Mm.
where to go, like better place, worse place. It doesn't determine that. What would stop literally
Yeah,
everyone?
everything would stop. That
Yeah,
is
everyone
true as
that's
well.
poor would just end it just so they could go into upload because no matter where they're going, it's going to be better than where they are.
Mm.
Think about that. So
That's
this
true.
is obviously just capitalism versus
Yeah, this is interesting though. I like how this guy is like, he's like he's like a communist or whatever. Not really, but
But yeah, no, this is the most important episode.
that's yeah. This
The
was
first
very interesting.
episode is the hooker, but
Mm.
it's the or what hooks you in,
Yeah,
and
I was about to say. All
yeah.
right.
The second episode is showing you where the meat is.
Yeah,
So the
that was a
second
really
episode of
good
any
second
TV
episode.
series is one of the most important episodes.
Mm.
series. You know,
What do
um,
you think? Did that surpass your expectations?
that did that surprise? I think that's okay. Well, there's two aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's more like three.
Okay.
So there's one, the plot, and
Mm.
then there's two, the comedy, and then there's three, the topics that they address along with the sci-fi stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So going down the list real quick, um, the plot definitely better than I expected.
Yeah,
I
plot
expected
definitely
him to get
better.
like murdered and stuff. I
Yeah,
thought
that
that was
was
just them
great.
being like kind of stupid,
Mm.
But I actually think they're setting up for some pretty good
Yeah.
twists. So plot has definitely exceeded my expectations. Comedy is right where I thought it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I've like snickered. I don't think I've
Yeah.
like actually had a hearty laugh,
Yeah.
but it's
The
funny.
that first part was some good laughter. Boy, this
Yeah,
episode was packed with like social commentary here.
yeah, and that's the third part of it is the social commentary. Um, Obviously it's very progressive,
Mm-hmm.
and um, the I don't know, but that consent thing
Mm.
with the cameras
Mm-hmm.
is we were discussing that like quite a bit ago
Oh
on
yeah, with the contact
with
lenses.
exactly
Yeah.
with the contact lenses, and I feel that's pretty much the same thing.
Mm. Yeah, it's very interesting. Because theoretically, that would be like they refer to it as protection. Um, and I mean, in the it's legal protection, I suppose.
Yeah,
And that's just so fascinating. That's like theoretically, yes, but I feel like at the same time, that like is like a talking point when people like when people say this, like, do you want people to have to like say I consent to this like every 5 seconds? Like, have you heard that argument?
yeah.
um so that's so that was so interesting. As this episode, I just gotta say, this show's great. 5 stars. 5 stars, right?
5 stars.
um
I would like
I
it's
would
a
give it five
I
stars
don't know. I would need to see more because
Okay, so far what I've seen, I would give
the
it five
best
stars
animated comedy ever
mm.
is BoJack Horseman,
Mm-hmm.
without any competition. Now this is obviously live action,
Yeah.
but using that as a template, it had incredible social commentary and incredible comedy.
Mm.
Right. This one seems like, well, BoJack Horseman is a rare case in which it can do both incredibly well.
Mm-hmm.
This one, it seems like it's going back and forth between which one it can
I
do
agree
better.
with that. Yeah.
And if it turns out that it's a much better social commentary show, then that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like that's what we enjoy watching and stuff. But if it turns out to be a better comedy show, then there you go. I wouldn't give it 5 stars just because I don't think it dual wields
Mm-hmm.
these two things well
Yeah.
enough. The plot in and of itself is strong. It's a strong
Mm-hmm.
base for the other two factors to
Yeah.
rely on. But
Yeah. I tend to be very forgiving with my reviews of things, as long as
I'm
it's not
Simon
horrible.
Cowell.
Yeah, as long as it's not like trash, I'm like, this is great. Um, but this, like, compared to other things I have watched, and I generally like things that I watch, right?
Yeah.
But I like this even more than like most of what I watch. So, I think like comparatively, I would say it's pretty good. Like, yeah, that was so interesting. Um, and then the thing with like the kid that like would be 18 now,
Yeah, that was
um,
so sad.
that was sad. Yeah, but the thing is, um, they should be providing like an education in Upload World, right? So is he just like there vibing all day? I mean, like, what does he
Like, no,
do, right?
imagine what that does to a kid. A kid
Mm,
with absolutely free reign. That's why rich kids
exactly.
are insane.
Yeah,
That's like,
yeah.
you quote me on that. But it's the
Exactly.
yeah, no, he would not be vibing. He would
Yeah.
be in a very bad way, especially if he's been there for 7 years
Mm,
in that developmental stage, halted
yeah.
at that developmental stage forever.
Mm-hmm.
What would that even do?
Yeah, I know, like 100 years old and still just like Pokemon,
Yeah.
Pokemon Go. Um, like that's just crazy. I think they would need to have some sort of like I think they would need to institute like a policy, probably. Like the government would probably say like education is still mandatory for uploads, like until 18, because that's like the standard for living people. Um, yeah. I also okay. I like the general vibe, not like, but like New York is it's rough. Um, like I mean, I know New York isn't pristine and beautiful now, but I'm like, oh boy, this is not a good 2033 New York. You know what I mean? All
The
densely packed, like, and I like the comment when the like coworker is like, "Oh, I don't care if I get fired. I still have like nightclub general manager, like blah da da, like dog walking, blah blah blah," and she's got like five jobs. I'm like, "Oh, jeez, um, that is crazy. That's funny. I like how this is like this is like satirical. I think in a few instances they have some like satire of like where the future's going. Because there's a lot of like dystopian arguments. It's like this is a great use of like what they do in sci-fi is they exaggerate current trends and like current projections to like highlight how ridiculous modern day life is, like with how it'll develop. It
yeah,
was also great. And then the murder plot, that is great too cuz it's like I was saying with the uploads, could you just like buy a you could get a terabyte hard drive, which that's a lot of data, like $40 a terabyte. I don't know how much like room you need to have a human housed on a upload thing, but like presumably couldn't somebody just like get a big terabyte drive, however much it costs, maybe it's like a few hundred, a few thousand, couldn't they just wheel that in to like the hospital or whatever and be like, upload me into this, and then they're like, okay, okay, and then they do, and then presumably you have like a house or whatever, who knows. But yeah, we have less than a minute, so I think we're gonna start a new Zoom call. Do you have anything else you would like to add?
I'm looking forward to this third episode. And I was also
Yeah.
just thinking, what's the minimum age that you can upload
mm.
something?
I mean, I presume it's probably like zero, they're probably just gonna,
Yeah,
but then that's like weird. Anyways, yeah, all
that
right.
is super
That is
weird.
super weird. Anyways, yeah. So end meeting for all. Well, oh, it ended on me. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We'll come back in a second. Yeah. That was a great episode. Very excited to see this episode 3 and how this show ends up going. Yeah. All right. So now I need to invite. All right. All right. So now I gotta accept. Okay. Admit. Admit. All right, and we're back, everybody. But wow, yeah, that episode, like that was some good social commentary. I think,
Yeah,
like this is, I think this has exceeded my expectations. I thought it was just gonna be like a comedy, whatever. This is great. If a lot of people are watching this, you know what I mean. Like, if this is going to be something that's mainstream, like depictions of the future, and this as a possibility, like this is great. I hope to see more shows like this already. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, all right. So same deal, right? We're gonna make sure that you're at 0 minutes and 0 seconds, and we're gonna count down from three. And when we're on one, hit on pause. All right. Here, wait. Let me make sure my OBS. Oh, okay. I'm missing the graphic. There we go. The graphic is added in. All right. So we are ready to watch upload episode 3 and it's called The Funeral. So it's gonna be The Funeral. All right. Three, two, one.
Amazon original.
Amazon original.
I hope they do some. That's a quantum computer.
Oh, dude.
Actually, Well, it looks like one, anyways. Download first.
Download. Intel and Oscar Mayer are both companies. Imagine if they did a partner, if they like merged hot dogs and computers.
Yeah. Looking fresh.
Looking fresh. Me showing up to my own funeral like. Oh, it's so gaudy.
He does.
Mm.
Ah, gotta get the premium.
Oh, nice. Mm.
I would wear that.
Yo, if they could just download, like that would just end death forever because you would just upload, then download, then upload, then download.
Yeah, honestly.
Mm.
It's actually his day.
Mm.
His funeral.
It's like a wedding. It's like so. It's so strange.
Imagine having your funeral before your wedding, but you actually have both.
That's so weird. Oh no, if he goes to his own funeral, like, you never want to show up to your own funeral. Mm. Let's see. That is.
Curse.
Okay, this early in the season, this is gonna go horribly wrong. You know what I
You
mean?
think?
Mm. $4 billion.
Get out of here. What a thousands of terabytes.
Thousands of terabytes.
How much data is a human code? It's Creed in the office. What?
Thousands of terabytes.
Rupert.
Wow. Wow. So this works.
Creed really never dies. Wow.
Exactly.
He's gonna explode.
Yeah, this. Oh
He's
no.
gonna explode.
Mm. Oh no. Mm-mm. Oh no.
He's not.
He ain't vibing.
Oh my god.
He literally
I knew
exploded.
it. I knew it. I knew it.
I didn't think it was actually gonna explode. New York hobos, New York crazy people on the subway.
Knew Creed was gonna explode.
Mm. I liked how that was CNN, I think, except it said like CXN or something, but it had the
No, I
CNN
think
logo
that's the
for it.
actual logo.
Oh, it was okay. Oh yeah, yeah, that was CNN. That's interesting. It's interesting that they have real companies in this because like usually they're like not able to like do the you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's me after any like science class with the
Yeah. When
goggles.
your teacher makes you wear goggles when you mix salt with water.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
The perfect cover. Mm. Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, can I speak to the manager? Ugh. 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 And she watched him in the shower, if you remember last episode.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh. I am disgusted.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Mortuary.
Why does this guy look halfway between Nick Cage and someone else?
Yeah, oh my god.
He looks like three different famous people at
I
once.
know. Who is this guy? It says Aiden Khan.
I never heard of him.
Ooh.
You think he killed him? You think he's the
He could
murderer?
have. Who knows?
I think we're supposed to think he's the murderer, but it's actually
Yeah, and then it's someone else. Gotta be
black
like
guy
that.
that's his brother or whatever.
Pick the cat.
The captcha.
Mm.
He just cannot fathom.
Imagine being black and white. It's so weird. Like you can't colorize them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's a grandma.
Something about that green dress.
What? she.
That is something else.
That is so odd. What? Also, if this is 2033, okay, yeah, that's reasonable. Okay, so she's 100, born in 1933. All right.
Yeah, but she didn't actually really do anything in the Great
Yeah,
Depression.
like she would have been like
8 years old.
7. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, all right, all right. Mm.
Oof.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Dearly uploaded.
Uh-oh.
Why would you do that?
Yeah. Well, this could go seriously wrong.
I know. Every memory, like, you don't want every memory in your. Couldn't you just put in a filter of, like. Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm. Mm.
Get a dead guy.
Mm.
Idiot. Why is that dude just standing on the podium still?
Yeah. Ramsky.
What?
That's why you don't. That's why you don't pick randomly generated memories. Oh, oh.
Uh-oh.
When you reveal a murder plot at a funeral. Oh, 2006 to 2033. He's younger than us. Isn't
It's
that fascinating?
my sister's age.
My brother, too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's so weird. Mm.
Wow.
She's not pleased.
Uh,
Glad to know Starbucks still exists. Mm.
oh,
Oh. That's so just. Ugh. That's so rough. Mm.
wow.
Mm.
Nice.
Mm. Something. Yeah, I know. That's this whole show. Mm.
Fran Dukes investigator. Clay.
Yep, that's what I was saying. Mm. Why would you do this at a funeral, though? You know. What? She is unnecessarily hostile here.
I love it.
I like how this is like a giant Zoom meeting. You got New York in this top corner.
Yep.
Mm.
Creed.
Oh. Oh. Why did his head explode though? Like, come on. That was overkill.
Science. You can't argue with science.
128.
I should start a new channel called 4 Seconds.
4 seconds. It's just that video. Yeah, upload that
Hey
clip.
guys.
No, you just upload that clip like once a day.
Yeah.
Clip of Creed just exploding. Oh my god. This is so sad. Mm. Mm. Aw. Mm.
Hey, it's my funeral. Get away from me.
Mm. Mm. Uh-oh.
Whack.
That is an ethics violation right there. Oh my god.
That is cursed.
The way she, like, how easily she pulled that up. Christ, that was disturbing. I would say that was disturbing.
That is. How many lawyers would be on that?
I know. This is some Black Mirror stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the one where like the person was stuck in like the monkey rag doll. You know that one?
Oh, yeah,
That's pretty much what
exactly.
that was. Of yourself. Mm. Oh, it was Google. I said it, they look like the Google cars. She's Clay.
She is. Minus the, like,
Yeah,
1920s
minus the
music and the
noir, but
pop
like
music everywhere.
she's a detective that thinks more of herself than like she actually is.
Actually, since she's a middle school gym teacher, she's actually kind of. Clay's kind of a detective, but you
Yeah,
can make the
yeah,
argument that she's more accomplished.
yeah. I like how it's like sponsored by the soap company. Oh, oh,
He could
oh.
totally go to the police. Immediately go to the police.
Yeah. This is crazy because he's basically her slave at this point. If he
Yeah.
can just get deleted.
Hell of a scarf.
Mm. Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
That is the single most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
Me too. That was. Oh my gosh, that was almost as bad as the literal just casual deletion. Christ.
That was like dark web stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. That wasn't right. I don't like Botox babies.
mm. Ooh. Dang.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. This is quickly getting. This is getting more and more dystopian every minute I watch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, this has turned into scary.
Yeah. Mm. We're both named William. Robot rights. Robot rights. The question on everyone's mind.
All right, that's a lot to unpack.
There's a lot to unpack here. Yeah. Oof. Wow. That was dark. I'll say. I mean, you've got.
That okay, that simply would not be able to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the legal implications of someone being able to control your entire life based on whether or not they pay the bills. It's like
Yeah.
not allowed, you
Mm.
know. Also, I don't know, man. It's like so strange because I don't see like why his girlfriend is acting like that, you know?
Mm.
Almost makes me think that she's in on something, you
Ah.
know? Like, what does she gain from him being like dead, you know?
Like dead dead or like upload dead?
Upload dead. Like, I don't really get what her goal is, you know?
I don't know. She likes him, I guess. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
I don't know, man. She's obviously super controlling,
Yeah, I
and
think it was like by having him upload, she was able to pretty much like have him forever.
yeah.
Like that was her way.
Oh
Cause
yeah.
it's
Wait, you're right. Yeah,
yeah,
you're right. Yeah, that's why.
it was a ploy for more control, I would say. But
Oh, yeah, no. This is definitely, and this is touching on the topic of abusive relationships.
that's true. That's true. Mm. And it's like so crazy here because like the
I think he did a
stakes.
really good job of that actually, because people that are in abusive relationships, they say that like it feels like their entire life is in the palm of someone else's hand,
Mm.
you know.
And they
And
made
it,
it
this
literal.
now it literally is,
Yeah.
you know. So
Oof.
because
When
she
she
just
opened,
she, like I'm ready to,
like
but
she could have done that as easily as me. Like, look. I can
but
just
is that murder?
like look at this, right?
Yeah.
It was the same screen right there. Bam, phone off.
Wow.
Like,
Killed him.
yeah,
Why not?
exactly. That should
Is
not.
that not murder?
I know. I would say that's murder, but it's.
Well, if she was willing to do it
Mm-hmm.
right in front of everyone, then it's in this society, it's
It's not
not
considered.
seen as murder.
This is just the Black Mirror episode where they're like the upload, like the digital copies of people have no rights.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Okay, I feel like so this is concerning because there tends to be a trend, where law tends to lag a decade or two behind technology. Like you see that everywhere. Like internet law is like crazy bunk right
Yeah.
now, and that's because the internet is new. So that leads me to believe that if this is 2033, right, and while the institution seemed more established than what was like described here, I feel like I don't entirely believe it. You know what I mean? I don't entirely believe that this would be legal, but the law does tend to lag. So I think that might be a reflection of that. You know what I mean? I think that might be a commentary on that. Um,
Yeah.
oh boy, if this were to happen, we would need like legal code stat, you
Yeah.
know? And that would be a little rough because that just ends up being dependent on whoever's in Congress. Um, because that's running out of time. Okay, that's crazy though. I must say
Yeah.
that whole scenario.
Yeah. So going plot,
Yeah.
comedy, social commentary. That was absolutely the best episode so far.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Um, because the plot's getting a little more interesting
Mhm.
because now his girlfriend is truly characterized as being controlling and abusive.
Mhm.
Um, More stuff on his murder. Whatever her name is looking for.
Fran.
Yeah, no, yeah, Fran and the angel lady, whatever
Yep.
her name
Yep.
is. Um, she's looking into whether he was murdered or not.
Mhm.
Comedy wise, I actually laughed
Yeah.
like decently at
Yeah.
that, so I would say that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh boy.
we're both named William,
We're both named. That was.
and yeah,
That
no,
was great.
social commentary
Yeah.
is fantastic,
Mm.
actually.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, both like modern and like future social commentary. Like wow, I'm like perplexed right here. So what, did they say thousands of terabytes for the download
yeah,
guy?
thousands of terabytes.
So
So we
when people
gotta
say thousands,
what the next one is.
presume 3,000, right? That's what I
Sure.
always do. Whenever someone says thousands, I think 3,000, hundreds, 300. That's just where I go to. So 3,000 terabytes. A terabyte drive costs like $40. So that would be,
120.
yeah, $120,000. So that would be 120,000 for like an independent upload. But then that would literally just be your mind and nothing else, I suppose. You wouldn't
Yeah.
have any environment. Um, so yeah, I guess it really is expensive, and like you can't just like upload on your own. And if you are rich enough to upload on your own, you might as well just shell out for the lake view, whatever. Um,
Like the Coke guy.
yeah,
But
that was wow. This is so interesting. I'm excited to watch the rest of the season. I'm sad that I have to wait a week, you know. Um,
and
but
yeah,
yeah.
again, there's another two ways they could go. They
Mm,
could go look at how futuristic this is, and or look at these like social issues
mm.
that we deal with today. But I think it's actually playing both hands pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. It does
So
both
props to
really well.
them for that.
Yeah, this
But
is a lot of like care went into the writing of this show, definitely. And I love just like the visual references, like a like flock of geese just glitching out in the on the horizon, you know. Um,
yeah,
so that was cool. I just wow, that this whole show, this is like
yeah.
this is
Out of
great.
5 stars, where'd you put the show right now?
Out of 5 stars, let's see, I'd probably put it like I guess like 4.5, 4.5 stars.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4.
Last time
Okay.
when I said 5 stars, I was probably just like I was overhyped. You know what I mean?
But
It's really good though. I just tend to get overexcited about things. You know?
yeah, stuff like this hasn't really been done.
Yeah,
Um, it's
yeah,
been done in
exactly.
books, obviously.
It's been done in books, but
Films in
like,
it, but
yeah,
in TV show form,
yeah,
I feel like this is. I don't know, it's something else. Because everyone is probably gonna say when this hits mainstream,
mm-hmm,
it's gonna say, "Oh, this reminds me of The Good Place."
yeah,
That's what everyone's gonna say.
yeah.
But
This is so different from The Good Place
it's so different.
because they're still interacting with Earth, and I mean they do a little bit in The Good Place, but like this is like it's on a big TV screen, like everyone knows it, um, and it's just part of society. This is a great premise. I mean, it's been done in sci-fi books like quite a bit. Like I have a few books on the like back burner, I guess I would say, that employ this concept. But the fact that this is mainstream and like the front of like Amazon, if you go on Amazon Instant Video, I think it was one of like the first shows that appeared. Maybe that's just because it's May 1st and it's the debut day, so they're like advertising it more. But like if this inspires like one scientist, you know what I mean? Like I think this is going to inspire a generation of people that are like actually going to say, "Hey, why don't we look into this? This is interesting." Um, Even though it's like kind of dystopian, right? Not entirely. Like it's a complex view, but like I feel like this might inspire people to look into this and to start researching it. I mean, you think of like there are modern projects that try to like where you can play video games just using your mind. And this is just like the 100th iteration of that or whatever. So yeah,
Yeah.
um, that was a heavy episode though. I mean, possible deletion, Botox babies, like those things.
Botox babies.
Those
That is like terrifying.
that will haunt me forever. Both
Oh God.
equally, the deletion and like the Botox babies. That was wow. I love how they again, I love their like future jokes of like if look at how society is in 2020 and now exaggerate it by a factor of like 4 or 5, you know. This is like 2020 on steroids, you know. And it's 2033. So I kind of like that because it's kind of saying, "Hey, maybe let's not have Botox babies exist in the future. That wouldn't be good, right?" Um, so I like that it's kind of that's a big thing with sci-fi, that it's like using a possible future to critique the present. Um, but yeah, so general thoughts. that was great. Great show, great premise. I'm glad that this is like going to become mainstream now. I hope this increases discussion of this topic in the future. And I'm really excited to watch episodes 4 through 6 next week. I think we should just do Friday, 7 p.m. again,
Yeah, next
same
week
time.
Friday.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If anyone was watching, not sure anyone was watching. I don't mind.
But they
People
might be
can watch it
watching in
back.
the future,
Yeah.
and we might get on a documentary
Yeah.
if this becomes a thing, and they're like, look at these idiots in the 20s
Mm.
talking about this. They're long
Yeah.
dead now. But look at us, immortal beings.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
they laugh.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this with us. Next week we'll be watching the next 3 episodes, um, and we'll have a formal review like a little while later. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for being here. It's like 9:30 now, so I guess we're gonna go. Any final remarks?
um, I want to be uploaded. You know,
Mm.
like they're making it seem scary, but
Mm.
I would definitely want to be uploaded.
I think there are a lot of problems with this society, but
Yeah,
like if it were, if they made it a little better, if they fixed some of the institutional stuff and the legal stuff, then yeah, I would also, because it's just like you can just do whatever forever. Um,
yeah,
like I wouldn't do anything. I mean, I would like write and like make YouTube videos, but other than that, like why like it's like freedom kind of. But that's why they had to have this like bad part of like no freedom because then the show would be too easy. So we have less than a minute left. So I don't want to get cut off. So I just want to like end the stream. So yeah, that was it. Thank you guys for watching Upload with us, and we'll see you all on Sunday for the Gravity Max live stream. All right,
yep.
and end